he was a mountain boy, raised with calloused hands. Daddy worked the coal mine, digging through the land. Mama kept the fire warm, a tender-hearted soul. And Grandma taught the good word to keep the family home. The shadows linger where the light won't shine. The secret's buried deeper than the coal in the mine. Deep in the holler, there's a secret untold, a name whispered softly, a story grown cold. Don't talk about her, his daddy would say, and the truth stayed buried like a coal dust grave. One day by the doorway, Matthew stood so still. He heard his parents talking, their voices sharp and shrill. Who is this woman? He asked with burning eyes. But his father struck the Bible, and his anger touched the sky. Questions rising like the smoke from the flame, but the answer always turned to guilt and shame. Deep in the holler, there's a secret untold, a name whispered softly, a story grown cold. Don't talk about her, his daddy would say, and the truth stayed buried like a coal dust grave. Prayed to the heavens, Lord, show me the way. Tell me why the shadows grow darker every day, like the echoes of a father and the pain they'd sown. Left him with a question he carried all alone. Matthew walks the hills where the whispers still so cry, searching for the answers, but the years roll by. Some truths stay hidden where the dark winds blow, like the coal in the mountain where no light will go. Down in the valley where the black seams run, the miners work till the setting sun. The mountain gets shook and sirens cry. The fire broke loose and the roar didn't lie. Flames climbed high where the shadows dwell, and the cold dust carried the scent of hell. Oh, the fire and the roar stole so many lives, left town in silence and the tears in their eyes. Now in the dark with the black gold shine, they paid the price for digging the mine. Papers told of tragedy sold, how the flames consumed miners' souls. Families wept as the bell would chime for the men who never made it out of the mine. The echoes lingered through the hollow ground, while the whispers of loss filled the mountain down. Oh, the fire and the roar Lord stole so many lives, left town insides and the tears in their eyes. Down in the dark with the black gold shine, they paid the price for digging the mine. On the rich for the child alone in his grief. The snow grows high, sealing all belief. The boy looked down at the valley floor, where his father was lost in the fire and the road. A journalist hand, with his notebook in hand, asking the boy, "What's your name, young man?" The child turned slowly, his voice a mournful sound. "My name is Matthew, and my dad's in the ground." Oh, the fire and the roar stole so many lives, but it left one boy with a pain that never dies. Down in the dark with the black coat shine, they paid the price for digging the mine.
To find in and out of houses, left no roots behind. A name on paper and a world so cold. No mother to hold me, no father to console. They say I came from trouble, but the truth won't say. All I know is my mama was taken away.
I'm the orphan, lost and untamed, shadow with no past, just a broken name. Fighting to survive, begging for my bread, living in a world where my story's unsaid.
Some nights I wondered if she cried my name before her life was stolen, sucked out in pain. Straight became a family, when there was a friend. Every day was a battle, every road no end. Whispers of the foster homes echo in my mind. Just another boy abandoned, another left behind.
I'm the orphan, lost and untamed, shadow with no past, just a broken name. Fighting to survive, begging for my bread, living in a world where my story's unsaid.
face, but the picture's unclear. Was she soft like the spring, or as wild as the year? Oh no, the sorrow that lingers in me, the weight of story, I'll never set it free. So here I am wandering, an old man with no ties, searching the heavens with questions in my eyes. If I find her in glory, Lord, hear my prayer. Tell mama I love her and I'll be up there.
Cold night of sun, his daddy died when black things run the mountains of him. Left nothing behind but a boy with a heart and a fire in his mind. He traded the hills for war-torn shores, swore to fight harder than those before. 17 and gone, sent to a foreign land with a rifle in his hands and orders to stand. They shipped him off to Vietnam where the jungles cried and hell stared him down as his brothers died. Was burning, Ted left it scarred, clearing block by block. The fight was hard. The boy saw the devil in the enemy's eyes, and the screams of the fallen still echo in the skies. For dust of his father was etched in his soul, and the fires of war made the darkness roll. 17 gone, sent to a foreign land with a rifle in his hands and orders to stand. They shipped him off to Vietnam where the jungles cried. Hell stared him down as his brothers died. Turned another fight to survive. Each block they cleared, he prayed to stay alive. But the echoes, the mine and the roar of few, for them the price he's paid wouldn't fade away. Oh, 17 are gone, sent to a foreign land with a rifle in his hands and blood on the sand. They shipped him off to Vietnam where the jungles cried. Hell stared him down as his brothers died. Now he stands on the mountain, the war far behind, but the coal miner's son has a battle in his mind. He left his father in the mines, his youth in the war. 17 and gone, just a boy no more. They whispered her name, tried to drag her down, but she's a bitch, a whore, that's what they'd say. But they never knew why she lived that way. Behind her eyes was a story untold, a secret so dark, turned young heart cold. She carried the way her head hung low, praying to a God who might never show. Judy's tale is a shadow in the night, truth buried deep, far from the light. The pastor called the baby of God, but Judy's pain was a burden too long. Her door with smiles so kind, but his hands held secrets that twisted her mind. In the pews he preached about sin and grace, but Judy's fear was etched on her face. She hid the truth beneath her shame, while the town cursed her name again and again. She carried the way her head hung low, begging to a God who might never show. Judy's tale is a shadow in the night, truth buried deep, far from the light. The pastor called the baby of God, but Judy's life was a story so flawed. Stormy night, the truth met its end. Judy's cries all through the howling wind. They found her body where the river runs low. Story untold, but the town seemed to know. The pastor hailed the baby, called it divine, preached salvation, erasing his crime. But Judy's ghost lingers, her story lives on in the whispers of the night where the sins belong. She carried the way her head hung low, make it to a God who might never show. Judy's tale's a shadow in the night, a truth buried deep, far from the light. The pastor called a baby of God, but Judy's life bears the pain he goes.
Summer 1971, when he stood in the light of the rising sun. A preacher old named the soul was glad. With the deepest mind, there was no turning back. He held the good book by his heart was alive, and behind that smile was a serpent's eye. Those rustic times now untrue, but that kid went quite alright. unholy creature dressed in white, hiding his sins in the dead of night. He killed, he raped, and he led astray. Devil's hand in the words he prayed. He preached redemption to the broken and poor, while his shadow crept through the chapel door. Women in church, they cry his name, but behind closed doors they'd never be the same. Town looked up to the man of God, but they didn't see the blood in the sun. His voice was sweet, but his deeds were cruel. A twisted man in the Lord's own school, unholy preacher dressed in white, hiding his sins in the dead of night. He killed, he raped, and he led astray. The devil's hand in the words he prayed. Well, the congregation fell to their knees while he broke free in the guise of peace. But the shadows whispered the truth on high, and the devil in his soul would not subside. The summer heat brought the preacher's fall. A young girl's cry uncovered it all. They found the graves where the bodies lay, the sins of a man who preached and prayed. The gallows were waiting, but he never feared. He laughed as he said, the devil steal. He killed, he raped, and he led astray. The devil's hand in the words he prayed. Unholy preacher dressed in white, hiding his sins in the dead of night. He killed, he raped, and he led astray. The devil's hand in the words he prayed. There's shadow in the chapel, it's made on holy ground. The preacher's gone, but his ghost lingers on, where the unholy truth was found. I've been running, but he always near. Devil little shadows, all I hear. I made the deal down by the creek when I was young, foolish, wild, and weak. Thought I'd take my luck, thought I'd have my fun, but now's coming, there's nowhere to run. The wind is howling, the sky turns black. It's got my name and it's on my track. The devil's come to collect, and there's fire in his eyes. He's cashing in the deal I made under blood red skies. No prayer, no promise, no place to hide. The devil's come to collect, and he won't be denied. Just over my shoulder, I hear his laugh in the rustling trees. My soul's a price and he won't a piece. The clock keeps ticking, the deal's been struck. Now I'm running out of time, running out of luck. The devil's come to collect, and there's fire in his eyes. He's cashing in the deal I made under blood red skies. No prayer, no promise, no place to hide. The devil's come to collect, and he won't be denied. I see a shadow creeping close behind. The pact I made is burning my mind. I thought I cheated, thought I'd win, but you can't outrun the devil's sin. And there's fire in his eyes. He's cashing in the deal I made under blood red skies. No prayer, no promise, no place to hide. The devil's come to collect, and he won't be denied. I've been running, but the end is near. The devil's shadow's all I hear. The devil's come to collect, and now I'm paying a price. Fire, the gold lantern eye, storm in his eyes like a thunder-filled sky. He said, son, let me tell you a tale of sin, of the boy from the mountains and the hell within. His father was buried in the mine so deep, his mama was lost where the shadows grieve. Consumption took her, left the boy on his own to fight through the world scared and alone. Oh, the mountains raise you, but they tear you apart. They bury your soul, then harden your heart. A boy became a man with a Bible in hand, but the devil still walked in the shadow of the land. took the boy, made a soldier of steel. He saw hell in the eyes of the men that he knew. Demons found him in the blood and the sand, whispering thoughts that no soul could withstand. But he came home to fight what the war left behind. With a bottle and a prayer, he searched for his mind. He became a pastor, swore to follow God's way, but even the faithful could fall and stray. Oh, the mountains raise you, but they tear you apart. They bury your soul and harden your heart. The boy became a man with a Bible in hand, but the devil still walked in the shadow of the land. Met a young girl, her name was Judy. She warmed his soul, but it turned into cruelty. The baby came, the truth was laid bare. It was his child and the burden too much to bear. The demons returned, darker than before. He took her life in a rage he swore. He prayed to the heavens, but no peace came. The blood on his hands burned like a flame. The old man trembled, his voice turned low. Bobby, my son, is something you should know. I'm the man in the story, I'm the sinner you see. I'm Pastor Matthew and you're a part of me. Raise you, but they tear you apart. They bury your soul and harden your heart. The boy became a man with a Bible in hand, but the devil still walked in the shadow of the land. I stood at my feet, couldn't bear his plea. His words cut deeper than any could see. Matthew, you're my father, but I won't stay. You deserve your torment, I'll leave you to pray. I walked from the fire, left him alone, to die in the ashes of the sins he'd sown. And as the mountains echoed his desperate moan, I swore his demons would haunt him alone.